What's the deal? Good morning. We're live. Welcome. Yeah, yo.
What it do? What it do?
What goes on? How you doing? Yo, I had a little scare this morning. I woke up and I had like bigger discomfort than I've had the whole week. I was like, oh shit! Don't tell me this shit is back. I just need to kind of walk it off. It feels a little better now. Just got off the phone with the doc. He's like, man, just physical therapy. I want to see you next month. I was like, all right. Asshole. It's like, if it's unbearable, just go to the emergency room. I'll see you in there. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, just go there. I'm there all day. Asshole. Like, I'm in surgery. If you need surgery, I'll hop in. I was like, no. I'm in pain. I don't want surgery.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Glad you're back. Glad you're...
Shook me a little. I got a little kind of scared for a second.
Yeah, don't doubt it. When you're feeling good for a few days and all of a sudden it's pain.
Yo, you don't understand. I felt like when I woke up, I was like, no. This can't happen right now. This can't be happening.
Hopefully it's just a mild...
yeah, it's something's wrong in there, right? Like, it's not all good, but like, I don't know. Kind of, it's scary. I told you, I got like PTSD every time I feel a little bit of pain. I'm like, oh no, it's starting again.
Yeah, don't mean to laugh. I'm just, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm glad everybody's in the chat. Drop a like, take advantage while you're here right now. We appreciate it.
Come on in, fill up.
Get ready for the sauce. Get ready for the wins. You guys missed out on some wins in the Signal channel yesterday after the stream ended, but we got them in the Signals channel. We're really good. So take advantage.
I had a dumb evening in the Signal channel though, with the wrong lot size. I was like, fuck. And then I opened it 10 lots worse. I'm like, oh no. I was like, after this evening, I'm just calling it. I went to lay down, and I woke up middle of the night because I felt like a crack in my elbow. I just went like this, and it kind of shook me, and and all night I was kind of worried about it. In the morning I woke up and I was like, a little bit discomfort. No, something's wrong. It's just a little tiny thing, and I'm like, oh, setting off the panic in my head.
How long is the shot supposed to last?
They said roughly a month.
Bro, it's been like 4 days, 5 days.
Yeah, it's been like, that's why I'm like, no. This can't happen right now. Got another 3 weeks of feeling good before it's back to shit. Hold on, let me open this door so it could get some normal smoke in here. Normal air in here. Come on, Benny. So it's gonna get extra bright in here right now. There we go. You gotta get that cryptochronic kind of like in you. What I need is an actual ashtray though. All right, let's talk about it. Daily close bearish. We're bearish for the day, and the daily levels are down here. Did close at a daily support yesterday. The 4 hour is also at a support level here. Wow, it never broke the low. Holding this 4 hour support right here. Right, that 4 hour closure. This could get really interesting because even though we've been coming down bearish, that previous 4 hour doesn't have much direction, which shows on the hourly here on the range. Came down, filled the range, refilled, rejecting again. I think if we can get this closure It's a big range here. So what is it, 150 pips? How much is this? 120.
About 100 pips.
Yeah, I think if we can get this closure above here,
Back and forth, back and forth.
well, we should be able to move up because we're going to be breaking the previous 4-hour high off of 4-hour support. The next resistance 33.11, maybe higher on the hourly. Yeah, 33.15. The 15 is going to close here right now. It's going to close right at resistance. For now we're right at resistance. Let's see how it closes. I think it's going to be the next hourly though. That might set up for us. This is interesting because it's the same candle on the 5, 15, and the 30. There's just nothing right here. I'm going to see how we start breaking above this area. Because this 50 pip range can get filled in a split second. I think that this right here will be one single candle, this drive. Just based on how it came down. I think it should come up the same way. So we'll see. Let's get this closure above the range. And let's get ourselves a decent stop. Alright, so we just want this closure. Okay. I see a level here. I'm not too concerned with it. I think now that we've blasted through here like this, this is the area we're heading right back to. At around 33.12, 33.13 area, and then up to 33.15. Yeah, we've created the low, came up, we've filled the low, right? We've retested it. At this point, now we can start, our merry way up, and I'd be happy. Especially if we break the previous 4-hour and close above it on the hourly. I think we'll start falling in line in every time frame. The 4-hour will be driving up. Closure above here on the 4-hour brought this up previously. But you know what you need to do. It's patience, right? You just gotta wait. Everything's done here. I mean, you pretty much have everything figured out, right? You need a closure above here for the drive. All you gotta do is wait for that closure. I'll also tell you that you see how over here at this area, you don't come back down unless you get a heavy bearish candle or a heavy, what do we call those candles back? Engulfing candles. Remember when you started trading, they were like, look for the engulfing candle. Look how much heavier the bearish candle is than the bullish candle at resistance, and then the drive happens, right? So your cue here is to look for a stronger bearish candle than a bullish candle. That'll let you know that you're heading out for the drive. So if this is the case, right, then look at this candle. You're gonna need something like this, right, in order to tell you that you're heading back down. You gotta have that bearish momentum be stronger than the bullish momentum if you think you're gonna take the rejection off this area. Until you see that strong bearish candle or until you see that closure above here, you should sit on your hands and do nothing. Actually, that's a dumb idea. Don't just sit on your hands and do nothing. Yo, they got this new shit. It's called cannabis. You know, you got nothing to do. This is the perfect thing. Perfect hobby. Take up some of your time.
Works every time.
Just look at Kenny. Oh, yeah.
Don't listen to this, kids. Don't do drugs. Don't do that. They do their thing. You do your thing. Don't follow. Be a leader. Make your own way in life. Don't do drugs.
Drugs are bad. Okay.
Bye.
Okay. That's South Park is a
Oh, South Park.
okay. Oh, these kids took my ashtray. Damn, come on, y'all. Just take all my stuff, yo. I'm so tired of this. You guys gotta stop taking my stuff. There's gonna be consequences and repercussions for not returning shit. Benny out here hiding and shit. Sees me pissed off. It ain't you, Benny. It's these kids, man. Hello, Wixenberg. Damn. Hello, Creed. Oh, green in the building. Every time, 60% of the time. It just grow like that. He doesn't enjoy. It just grow like that, dog. No, Mr. Nine. It looks like a G. Gene. Mr. Gene. Alright, we got less than 10 minutes here for a possible position. We can be bad if you're a broke loser who smokes all day and doesn't. You know what? Fuck off, bro. Only God can judge me, alright? Only God can judge me. Uh-oh, there it goes. There's the push. 7 minutes here. Yo, I'm been sick and tired of watching this shit drive the last 2.5 minutes of every hourly candle. It's really annoying. I don't know if I'm motivated or demotivated by you guys. I see you guys in the gym all the time, and I'm like, I feel miserable about myself. But then again, I see you guys in the gym all the time, and it's like, nah, I gotta go. I gotta catch up. See Green yesterday posting fucking videos from the gym. I'm like, God, man, if I could just, can I just get lift the 5-pound plate right now? I'm cool with that. Let me spot you. Let me spot you. That's the extent of my lifting, yo. Let me spot you, dog. I need to get these weights in. No, I feel like such a bum. I'm gonna be so behind. I'm not gonna be. I can't lift a spoon right now. Nah, Doc said no lifting at all. Nothing. Need to get you in your body? No, it's gonna be a long recovery. I'm telling you, my first day in the gym, I'm gonna be a noodle. I'm a noodle right now, but I'm just gonna be in pain, a noodle. I'm gonna be a nuisance, a menace. It's gonna be tough. Crackhead's worst injury. You can't lift a spoon? Damn, dog. Gotta go to Zumba now. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing hot yoga. I'm gonna need motivation. I'm gonna use Eddie as motivation. I'm gonna hit Eddie up. Be like, bro, let's go to the gym. Just Green. You guys gotta move down closer to me. I need you guys like down on the next block so I can be like, yo, just let's go now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go like let's go lift fucking pine cones or something. I think if Green or like Eddie were like down the block, I'd probably be more proactive about working out right now while in pain. Q-tips, work your way up to pillows. Oh man, that's fucking upsetting. Yeah, I like the stream, Green. Green makes it to one meet and greet, all of a sudden he's a big shot and doesn't drop likes here anymore. Green was at the meetup like, let's go, pussy, lift. They're like, I'm just here for the barbecue. Green over there, squat, bitch. 80 squats to get in. $80 squats to enter the party. Yo, who had the strongest leg game, honestly? Can deadlift pretty heavy, but my other lifts are mid. Bro, I'm gonna need you to throw a Q-tip on each end of that barbell. With a band-aid. Hold it together with a band-aid. That's what I'm lifting. Marshmallows. That's dangerous. I said, Wix 9. What's up, man? How's your shoulder? It scared me this morning. Threw me for a little scare. I don't like this little area here that we have. You see this little range here? Not a big fan of that zone there. It's good that we blasted right through here. We're not sitting in here. We can reject within there, within those 15 pips. It's a good push. Good push. What I would be wary of, look at this last 80 seconds of this hourly candle. Any kind of re-break out of highs, you have a lot of buy stops here right now. On a break of a high of a range. You're going to close outside the range. What I would like to do is I'd like to sweep the break of the high here. Which means I'd like to break it and then pull back. Right? And then make the bottom wick on the following candle. If we can do that, that'd be great. There's a 15 closure in here too. All right, there's the closure. We did close above, but we closed right at this little area. Ooh. What an opening. What an opening. So here's the deal. Remember I said we're within this little range. Ideally, within this little purple area, ideally we close above it. We close right at it. Let's see if we can either break the high, pull back, and then take the re-break at a high, or just get a bit of a steeper closure here on the following candle. Because we can definitely break the highs and come right back in range here based on that closure. Look at that 1 hour, right? That respected the 1 hour level. So there we go. There's the break at a high. I don't think this is where we drive. If it is, great, then that's where we drive and we just will adjust. But if we can come back in range here, based on the fact that that hourly respected the hourly level, we don't have much of a wick here on top. We don't really have a wick on the bottom. When we get a candle like this, we typically retest a large portion of that candle. So if this candle can flip and close bearish, we might look for some sells. If this candle stays bullish above here, and this is sort of how we close, right? Above this purple area as a gladiator candle, right? The candle that breaks us out of the previous range into the new one. Then I do not mind taking breaks to the highs once we get a bottom wick on the following candle. So we'll end up looking like this, right? And entries will be here on the break of that high. But we're going to need this to close above here. Until then, remember I said there's a lot of buy stops as you're breaking above the range, outside the range. So all of those buy stops just got activated and it's going back in range. So a whole bunch of people just got activated here on those buy stops. Now, if this can come back in range heavy and then re-break highs here, you can look for that. Or a closure above here, we can look for that. Or a bearish closure respecting this area back down like this, right? And then we can look, that's the only sell position I'd see that we can look for the break of the lows here. Okay, so let's just be patient. Let's wait. And the good thing about this, it might set up for NYC open here in about 25 minutes. Yep, let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. If it pushes up here, I mean, we'll look for a pullback and a retest here of this area to continue up. But right now, the way this candle closed, I truly believe we have to re-break the lows. I believe we will re-break the lows just based on the hourly and based on the previous candle closure and based on the hourly level. You also have some decent range because if you start coming down for sells, the support here is about 50, 60 pips, 70 pips. All right, so while we wait, let's see how this closes, and quite possibly we'll have positions. I wonder if we can get this off the 5, but it's gonna have to be a heavy break of the low and a pull back up to break highs on the 5. Alright, you would need a closure like it is right now, wick down into the range here, and then a break of the highs. Oh, 40 seconds here. Doesn't look like 5 might. It's gonna give it to you. So look in here, in general, we're getting close to possible entries, right? We're at a strong area from where you will see a drive either up or down. From here, we will see it push.
Morning, y'all. What's going on with it?
Morning.
Morning, y'all. What's going on with it?
Uh-oh. You guys, somebody got your YouTube on. If you guys are on the Zoom, turn off your YouTube so we don't hear the echo. What was yesterday? Trade with X. This was a good trade that I missed. I really wanted to get home. I was about 5 minutes late for this. It was already up here, right here. Just once this goes around 8 a.m. This candle, yeah. This was the move of the day yesterday. I was rushing home. I didn't make it. I think I came home like 3 candles later already. We had buys after the stream yesterday over here. We had buys over here. What was the trade idea? Well, I had a support here. We held support. We closed bearish at support, made a bottom wick. Higher time frames were bullish. Started breaking highs on the 30 and the 1 hour, and this was the trade right there. This area. Half the 15-minute candle gone. Remember what I told you, you want to see a stronger bearish candle at resistance than the bullish candle that got you there. Right? Because right now this momentum is bullish. See that? How much stronger this candle that got you there is than the candle that's printing at the resistance right now. So when this is happening here, we're still highly likely to just find a support here and close above. Until this candle gives us a strong bearish closure. 5 did it. But you need that closure back down in range, not within this little purple area. Real Madrid or PSG today? Man, Chelsea looked amazing yesterday. Chelsea looked like the best team of the tournament yesterday. I've watched almost all of the games this tournament. Yesterday, and it's not like they had an amazing game. It was just very easy to tell that the quality is much better. But then again, their payroll is like $1.2 billion. Like, that's how much they're paying their players. Combined, $1.2 billion. If you're spending $1.2 billion on anything, you better be winning. All the games they played are, hey, Fluminense is not ass. That's the Brazilian champs. They're not ass. But the quality of soccer is just, it's clear. It's just so much better. Yeah, the new kid, he got lucky because there were people out already on red cards. They're just, I don't know. I felt like Chelsea was toying with them. You know, their front line is so talented to just, you know, bring up the ball and start dribbling, going around people. And then their back line, they're a nuisance. Nobody goes by. They're just big, massive, and just, I don't know. Like, nobody goes by. It's just very, very, very well positioned team. Like, they're like proportional in the front, in the back. It's proportional. Really good balanced team. But PSG is the best team in the world, you know what I mean? Right now, so technically, so we'll see what happens. It's like, it's cool though, right? Because like, really, realistically, the teams that should have made it are the ones that are in the finals, basically. Chelsea's my favorite? No, Chelsea's not my favorite. I'm all about the women's national team. Re-breaking highs. 100 seconds for the 15 here. It's rebreaking right now. This is pretty steep. There on the 5. Let's get this closing. MLS is the future. A really distant future. He said MLS is the future. I feel like it's not the future, it's just the future location for every retired player. It's the future if you're a superstar somewhere in the world, MLS is your future. The retirement community of soccer. How did that close? That close above here? Yeah, that did close above there. 5, no bottom wick. I think if we either drive back in range, this will be a key here. This will be the test, be right before NYC Open. I think if NYC Open is to drive us, right? We're gonna see this candle here come down and either respect this area, right? Let's look at the 30 here. Or re-break highs. So let's see if we can respect support here. Maybe get a weak bearish candle, and then we'll look for break of highs on the following candle, NYC Open, to come up. Or do we just end up back in range right now, break the lows of this candle, and then where is it? We need a stronger candle than the one that got us there. So if this breaks lows, that'll clearly be a stronger candle here, and then we can look for sells down on a fake out. Hopefully no gap between the wick and the body of the candle here. Let's see. Or we hold this, right? We hold this weak bearish, and then we have a seller replay to come up on the next candle with volume, NYC Open. Finish out the rest of the range, which will be the break of the highs on the next 30. Or it drives up right now before NYC Open, and then there's more waiting involved, and that'll be it. Give me a second. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. BRB. I was holding the joint. Where did I just put it? Gang, what did I do with the joint I was just holding? Come out, wherever you are. Mystery of the disappearing joint. Oh, it's right here. I left it outside. Dee. You smoked it. LOL. It's like the people that be walking around with the joint behind their ear. You know, you ever be walking into a police station to snitch on somebody and you got a joint behind your ear? Half y'all went like, oh, nah. I know you were going that way. Time to be happy. Happy time. Happy. Wouldn't this be a range 1 breakout? No, I wouldn't look at it. Number one, I wouldn't look at that like it here because of this range, right? Number one, we don't really have structure or direction. But even if you want to say we were coming down and you need a range 2 breakout, this would be a range 2 breakout because within this range, we have a level here and closure above here would be fine. But yeah, I do agree with you that I'd rather keep it sells than buys. It'll just be a simpler position based on the hourly, right? The fact that we held the hourly resistance and then we closed bearish at resistance, it'll just make more sense. Blood orange guava. %, vitamin D. Me too. Me too, Juice. Me too. You breaking highs now? Come on. Don't fucking drive yet. Don't do it. NYC open, 8 minutes. Hold up. Don't you do it. Broke highs here, didn't it? Yeah. I want a slingshot over NYC open. Yeah, just come down and bomb. If we're gonna come up. I don't want to take it yet. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Let's see this push. Or can this come down back in range and we'll have a nice steep drop. Popping perks on stream. Nope. Them blue and yellow, purple pills. Ooh, we might get this fake out, gang. We might get that closure below. Oh, maybe not. But it's like a 90% chance right now that we're going to be in a position on the next candle. So whatever you're doing, don't go too far. Excuse me. Today looks like a good day to grill. I'm about to go get steaks after this. Who wants to grill? Yo, Eddie. Beach barbecue? I bring the steaks. You just got to bring the grill and the coal, bro. And a lot of protein. Recovery starts today. Yo, what are you looking at, bro? You're the size of my toenail. This fucking spider's beefing with me right now. Yo, I got a spider coming down on top of the pool like he's bungee jumping. He's just hanging on a string right on top of the pool. To use you like a boxing bag. Punching bag. Fuck is a boxing bag? What are indices doing? Anyone paying attention? Are they pushing up, down? It's 9:30. They're about to be moving. About to start moving.
They're actually going in the same direction as gold. And
up?
Nothing's really moved. Yep. Nothing's really moved. It's not a big range. It's just slowly, step by step.
Based on the gold daily, I think we might see this like small move up and then just a heavy drop.
That would be lovely.
So I'm a little hesitant in the buys. I'd rather like continue with the daily down. There's still some room on the daily. I was talking to Carwin, see if he wants to hop on here sometime this week. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. I think he's running his own stream too. I didn't even know he streams. Like I knew he had some education shit, but I didn't know he streams. But hopefully he'll want to come on here, share some knowledge. Coming back. 3 minutes. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. This is that candle we spoke about. By the way, guys, Wix is 40, not 28. Yeah, whatever. Look at this. Look, see this big ass candle right now. 2 minutes, bitch. Wait. Let's go. I didn't mean to call you a bitch. Come on. Come on, sweetie. See how she turned from bitch to sweetie real quick. Oh, nah, you a bitch. Bring it down. See? Oh, why you gotta go ahead and do that? Soon as I say a nice thing about, like, I'm a bad judge of character. I said one nice thing, and you turned around on us. One minute. God, I really don't want to take a bite with this weak ass candle here. Coming exactly at 9:30. Like the fuck? I can't talk right now. Never talk. Ooh, 20 seconds. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Bearish closures. This isn't bad, honestly, on the break of the lows. I do not mind this. Look, we're closing below that 15 level. Hold on. Let's make a top wick. It's kind of a weird 30 though, right? Let's get chat. Here's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be a bit of a smaller position, probably a 4 lot here. Yeah, I think I'll do a 4 lot on a break it out low. It's a nice 15 back in range. So if our level was right there, that 15 faked out. Let's see. Break of that 50. Oh, hold on. Wasn't set. 2002.9. 3. Let's see. There we go. 2.9. It's a bit of a smaller position because we're in this funky area, still in the purple area, but we did fake out here, right? The 15 level is right there, and we just closed below it. So typically this would be maybe a 7 or an 8 lot. But because we're in this little purple area, I'm going to go a bit smaller, and stops will be above the highs. Above the high. This will be your initial target right here. Oh, 3302.9. Where can we come down to from here if we do? Right, that's the next one. Limit by 3. Here's the deal. We've come up here. We made a bottom wick, and we've come up for the top wick. I was going to have the previous 30 as a stop here, the top of the range here. But now that we're making this top wick, whatever this top wick is, right, we made a bottom wick already. So wherever this top wick is, and then it breaks the low, that's the stop. Because at that point, once we re-break the low, we should not come back up, re-break that wick. If we re-break it, we're coming back to fill the range, okay? So good thing we came up here now. All we need is the break of the previous 30 candle low. NYC open here. I think if we break the lows, we should see some volume take us down. If we break the highs, that'll be it. That'll be the idea. So, no harm, no foul. But we still do not have a closure above here, right? The market still has never closed there. It's tried a few times. So, if it starts driving up, that will be the first closure we've gotten below here, above there. But let's see. My fucking arm out of nowhere just lets me know about itself. Like I just leaned back and the shit went. Slow down. Oh. Well, at this point, might as well use that previous. Yeah. 50 pips. This 15 looks great. We've just retested the highs here. I don't like that our stops are much bigger now. But because that idea of using the current candle, right? Wherever it tops out now goes away. Because it's pretty much filled that previous candle. Might as well use that one. Copper had one of its craziest 5-minute candle, like 500 pips. Almost clickbait to look at. Dude, I'm really confused. My chart is showing, because you're on spot. Clean celery if it breaks the lows. If it breaks the lows, no, that's the onion. Wait, what do you mean celery? We have a 15 onion and a 30 onion. We just have an hourly that's still bullish, pushing outside the range. But the previous hourly didn't have much of a top wick and closed out of resistance, right? So a break of the lows here after this top wick should technically bring us down for a decent drop. That's the 15 level, that blue line right there, and we've faked out, closed back below it. So once we break this support, we should have clean range here. Break out of this range will be huge. Yeah. I mean, if it breaks out the other way, then it breaks out the other way. But you have all your parameters determined here, right? The equation is already in play. It's all you have to do is manage your risk. I think you're right. It's going to spike down here. Well, right or wrong. All right. It's either gonna, those are the only two outcomes. I'm sorry. Like, it's the only thing that can happen here. All right. We are activated. So stops to the highs. If we can get to these areas, that would be lovely. What's that blue? Is that a daily level I have? Yeah, let's. What's that? Yeah. Bears today. I think maybe that was a 4-hour level. Yeah, that was the 4-hour level. So that's what we're gonna look to take this to the 4-hour level. Oh shit, I forgot to set my buy limit. 30. What's my buy limit? 32.99. I'm gonna close partials right there. Just close partials on the live. Market buy 3 right there. Now get this out of here. That's it. We've closed partial. Stops to break even here. Boom. So let's see. We got one lot left running, and let's see if we can take this down to the rest of the range, and that'll be it. 32.97. NYC volume here. Faked out, and we're waiting. We waited for this NYSE volume to really move us. Let's get rid of this. So at this point, it's house money. So either we smack it, or you know, that remaining lot hits BE. Oh, hold on. I forgot to move my stops to break even on my live account. Ah, shit. I think we're about to get hit. Yep. Stops hit. W, congrats. Congrats, congrats, congrats. I mean, we had a chance. Maybe it still comes down, but at this point, right, if it starts flipping, breaking highs, that's after a bottom wick has already been made. We have a top wick here. Damn. Kind of annoyed. I want us to get a runner on stream. We just good closure though. I closed it out at a perfect time. Right? It got close to our partial, but I closed it out a bit beforehand. Glad we got that. It wasn't too hard of a read, right? With volume, fake out, back in range. The only thing is, we want a damn runner. That was perfect, though. That was a perfect closure. Because as soon as I took that, as soon as I closed partials, it went, let's go back. Yeah, I closed 80% of the position on the live account. W. It's still early. I mean, we'll probably get another one if we get some volume. It's still early. Starts breaking highs. This could drop further. Yeah, but now it's kind of an indecision can, right? It had the volume here for NYC Open. Technically still NYC Open, that same 15-minute candle. But there's nothing you can take here now. This would need to close heavy again, bearish, down into range, and then we can look for more sells with a steep stop here. It's just this stop was already 50 pips. This candle here alone is 80 pips. Any kind of stop would be 90 pips here. I think our trade was position was a 4-hour bottom wick to go up on spot. Could be the 4 hours closing here very soon, and the 4-hour broke the previous 4-hour high, right? But we're still bears. Like, look at the daily. Look how the daily's been coming down here, and you have room. We haven't filled out the daily range. The daily range is down here at 32.85 areas. Like, this can hold here, and we're going, 32.85. Look at this. Like, there's room. This is the daily level right here. That's kind of been the approach today all day. That's where we're headed. Let's update the record. I feel like I haven't said that in forever. Let's update the record. Now we wait. Now we wait. Now we wait. Yeah, as I was saying before the trade, right? Your parameters are set. Like you know what you're gonna do at that. Like before the trade, you know what what your stop was, where you're wrong, above what highs, right? You know where you're gonna manage risk, and the only thing that's very individualized in this sphere is your risk management, right? Like you guys have your own relationship with money, so whatever you decide your risk to be there, that's what you decide. I went a bit lower instead of the 5 lot. I went with the 4 lot over there. Still doing what you want it to do or what you expect it to do, right? Coming back down right here. But you have no advantage right now. No advantage point either. If you get an hourly closure, strong bearish hourly closure, right? Remember, we also said you want the candle that got you there to be stronger than the candle that rejects there to be stronger than the one that got you there in order to come back down in range, and that's what's happening. At 15, look at that. Faked out, engulfed, back in range, back below the 15. If we can get the hourly to do the same thing now, you'd have steeper stops unless you can create a bottom wick on the next hourly and then top wick and then back down. My issue is we are 12 minutes from the 4-hour closure, and the 4-hour might still close bullish. More sells if it breaks the newly created lows? No, I think it can break that low by a smidge and right up if you do it now before the hourly closure. Because it didn't bounce off a random level there. A little surprised this 1 hour didn't retest the entire previous 1 hour. Just like here, you see this one had really no top wick, no bottom, very small. So between support and resistance, pretty much retest the whole candle. So we did the same thing on the previous one. Right here, I expected the same thing. But now you have a top wick. Your 2 hour looks lovely here, right? A nice 2 hour candle that looks like this. Yeah. Remember we also spoke about how many buy stops were above that range? Like, all these buy stops got activated right here, which adds on to the NYC volume to help bring us down. Look at this. This makes sense on the 4-hour. Look at this. The 4-hour is breaking the previous 4-hour high. That means, and we're closing above the range. That means we can find support at 33.05. We can look to come up. Celery play, but you haven't had a closure above this level yet. This will be your first candle to close above. Well, first 30. So I don't know about this breaker high. I gotta wait 8 minutes. This isn't really a valid celery play because that closure was below the range. Nas and Dow have been pumping. They're still pumping. Maybe it's time for a pullback. Because this looks like it's about to lift off. Oh, hold on a second. Where? Oh. As soon as I'm done over here, we're gonna go. Taking my kids on a date with other kids. I mean, it would be weird if it was other adults, not just like on a plaything. Going on a plaything, and I'm basically daddy daycare today. Daddy babysitter. They're teenagers though. Like, I'm going to babysit a bunch of teenagers. Lord help me. Dad, can we pick up my friends? All my friends. Everyone I know. Everyone I've met in the last 40 years. You're 12. Yeah, but I feel like a 40-year-old soul. Shut up! That's how the conversation be going. Oh, what a pump. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. $30 pips. Yeah, straight to this level. This is good. Now it can pull back. And you can find a support here and trade it up. Or it reaches the top of the range here. Should be target, and more decisions will have to be made. Shut up, another one, bro. No top wick, any plans? Yeah, if we close no top wick at this area, yeah, right at it, at 33.16. This guy Benny, he just... Some people have roosters. We got a Benny. His dog's broken. He wakes up, he thinks he's a rooster as soon as sunlight. Ruff! 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 Bro. When they have to pay for their own Dave and Buster's dog, I got a stack of cards over here somewhere from like the arcades in like the last couple of weeks. Thank God for our dog. Where you wanna go? I got Dave and Buster's. I got some kind of rechargeable shit. I got another one. I got one like this. I got one like this. I got boomers. Which arcade you wanna go to, bro? And they all... Oh, there's another boomers right here. That's what happens. You just get stacks of arcade cards, and they're all full with points. I just don't let them buy everything. They get like 1 or 2 toys each, because if they really use up the points, like they'll get half the store. Probably a lifetime supply of Dave and Buster points on those cards. Hold on a second, chat. What are you doing? Yeah. 4-hour income in 30 seconds, that's right. Rejected, right? You see, you guys remember what I said when we start filling this? It'll be 1 candle in the beginning of the stream. This range right here. Clean as fuck. Four-hour closed above. The hourly's closed up. Let's redo this. So the 4 hours closed bullish here. Range 2 breakout to come up. So I'd be looking for buys only. And your buys you'd want to set up at a support. Okay, let's make this very simple. We just want to come back down here. We are bullish, right? We are bullish. So we want to look for an entry somewhere on the bottom wick of this 4 hour. Next support that we just broke, 33.05, right? So can we get that pullback? Right? Can we start coming down here? And establish a support to continue up, right? Maybe even fake out, right? Maybe we'll get that closure below. And back above. Right? If we can see that, we'll look for buys up here. But the whole point is to hold this area as support. So I would rather just get down there and get a strong bullish closure right at this area. And then we can do this. That'll fall in line with the 4 hour being bullish with the range 2 breakout that we had. So yeah, I think if we could see some of this, it would be great. If we finish out the range up, then you're looking for the market to make another decision here at around 33.16 areas. Let's see. Let's see if we come back down. There's no bottom wick on this 4 hour. At some point, you'd expect it to make one. Too much waiting involved? Yeah, and I'm actually going with my kids somewhere pretty early. I gotta go pick up all their friends. I told my daughter I'm getting a 2-seater. I was like, I'm gonna go get a GTR. She's like, oh, it's the 4-seater. I was like, how do you even know that? I'm gonna go get a Vespa scooter. How about that? Take your ass to school with a helmet on. Looking like Pee Wee Herman. We'd be looking like Dumb and Dumber going into Aspen every morning. That's how we're gonna go to school. And goggles, word. Just pulling up, money flying out the fucking the pockets, the jacket pockets. Windbreaker. You ever rolled up a joint with a cigarette? That's some shit like a buddy of mine would ask me in 6th grade. He'd be like, yo, you ever roll up a joint with a cigarette? You want to go to the bathroom and do it? Be like, man, if you don't leave me alone, can't you see I'm trying to learn pre-calculus? Only men do this? Nobody does it. The only people that roll up joints with cigarettes are strippers. Strippers in bad neighborhoods. Shout out to the strippers. 4 hours just going up here. That's a lot of room up here. Also don't think we'll smash right through this level. There's strong resistance here where we might see some play, which is kind of interesting. How much room is there here if we start breaking up here? Yeah, I think if the 4 hour was bearish, I might have attempted a sell limit here and a stop above the wick. 37 pip stop. Yeah, I don't want to play stupid games here with a bullish 4 hour, but if we had a bearish 4 hour and this was a pullback here, we don't have a bottom wick here though. Maybe off of 15 here. Keep your stop 27. Cause I'm out here grinding. Stay hood, stay street, cause I'm out here grinding. No? Later, lone trader. And then be here through 10:30. I want to see how we're printing then, and I think we're around 10:30. We might start calling it. That's me pots of gold. It's my wheat falling. Well, you guys know what you're waiting for, right? Everybody knows what they're waiting for? To see what the market does at this area. AKA, once we get here, there will be more closures involved. Or we will need to see more closures once we've tapped this area fully. Oh, a giveaway. That's right. We got to do a giveaway. Go. Hey. Yo, Reggie, appreciate that. Thank you. I promised I was going to do it every day this week. Gang, go comment on the very last reel. The very last one. Yeah, it's the simplest way to do it. If you just go comment on the very last reel, you have about, we'll do it in about 15-20 minutes. So you have 15-20 minutes to go comment. Go to my Instagram, comment on the last reel, and you will be entered into the giveaway that we'll do here in about 15-20 minutes. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Oh, here you are. It's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you. Getting really sick and tired of these spider webs. I give everybody shit for getting rid of spider webs because they keep away the mosquitoes, but at some point in the morning when you walk into like 4 of them, I'm like, fuck, alright, I should have got rid of it. You been buying up? Nice. How to train your spider? Jay can drop how to train your girlfriend. Amazon bestseller.
Facts.
Ebook.
Facts.
Boarding school for your girl.
Put him right up there with Iceberg Slim.
What we doing? Learn about dragons? Nah. We waiting for a giveaway right now. That's what we doing. 15 closed. Yeah, I mean, this is just finishing out the drive here, finishing out the range. Not much you can do. Finishing schools are a thing of the past. Yes. Thing of the past. Gotta stop getting dressed slowly. Yo, chat. What do I wear? Chat, do I wear the Tech 9 with the high tops? Or the Uzi with the low tops? What do I wear? I guess I just wear these then. Some Crocs. Tech 9 with a case of hand grenades and some Tims. Can we take sells here, assuming a 15 bottom wick and also wick on the 30 continue up? You know what happens when you assume, right? Oh, this is the level, chat, right here. Take a sell right here, 25 pip stop, 28 pip stop. If you want to really, like, assume. That's what I was talking about right here. Off this 15, take a sell, expecting that bottom wick, and you have a minimum stop right here. Because anything above here, you can really ride up here. But I'm not playing that game. Remember I said only if that 4 hour was bearish, but the 4 hour here is bullish on the previous one. So let's say this, we had this bearish 4 hour and then we had that pullback to do that. I would have done that. But here, just bullish 4 hour, you can smash through it. You might not. Watch, you might pull back heavy here and then you'll see your 100 pips here right off this level. But that's not a game I'm willing to play against the 4 hour candle. I want to know if we smack this. There you go. You'd be up about 10 pips right there. I wonder if anyone's going to do that here. I wonder if anyone's going to try that. Attempt that. It's a good stop here. 27 pips. I'm talking you guys into taking a shitty position. It's not shitty. I mean, it makes sense. I'm just talking you into taking a position I'm not in on. Damn, we would have smacked. Look at that. Look how perfect that would have been. That's 20 pips right there. You took it? Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Just in terms of risk, it's very minimal risk, right? If you want to risk 20 pips, like how often do you get a stop of 20 pips and the chance of this dropping heavy, right? But we already took a W. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to play stupid games. That's not part of something I usually do. It's just an idea that I look at, but it's not something I usually do. That's why I want Curvin on here. Curvin does this a lot. This is something he takes all the time. I want to know what he looks at when he does that. Yeah, you would definitely have stops to B here, and you just let it rock. It either comes back to B, or you're going to get a massive runner. See, with a bearish 4 hour, you're rejecting here probably, and you're heading down to continue with the 4 hour. But you have a bullish 4 hour, so you're likelier to continue up. That's why it's tough to play that game here. All right, we'll do the giveaway here in about 7 minutes. What's up, kiddo? Your pen? Here. Whoa, whoa. You gotta go get dressed. You gotta go get dressed. We're leaving soon.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
No, I've been muted this whole time. God damn it, man. Fuck. Over here telling stories, fables. I was talking about the break of this 30, of this 15, and the whole point was you breaking this 15 right here. Still is the 30 still closing bullish and with a top wick. So as you're coming down, breaking that low, you're only creating a bottom wick here for the 30. So I wouldn't really bank on the 15 here when every other time frame is bullish. So you'd want time frame start lining up. You've been driving heavy, right? It's a heavy drive up. So yeah, it might come down off one candle and then fine. That's the off chance. Typically, market needs time to turn around. And if you are going to come down and respect this resistance, that bearish closure will need to turn not just a 15 bearish, but eventually a 30. So you might want to see this. You might want to see another bearish candle start breaking that level, right? Once you start breaking these levels, at this point you probably have the 30 and the hourly now forming a resistance at this area, and then you can start looking for sells down after the smaller time frame range plays out and sets up for the higher time frame to now head in your direction. Price has to maintain bearish below a level, not just print bearish once below a level, right, to form a resistance. It's also got to maintain that resistance to hold it after retesting it and attempting to break it. All right, we have a closure coming up here, 15 seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. All right, let's do a giveaway. Let's do our giveaway. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Yeah, go get your top 1 instant funded accounts, by the way. Go get your top 1 instant funded. There's a 35% off discount for instant funded. 55% off, I think, straight to sim and challenges, right? Straight to sim is also instant funded, but with different rules. But if I were you, just 35% off and get an instant funded. All right? Don't show up here passing challenges. Show up here already making money. The whole point is not to win today and be like, oh, I'm one step closer. No, win today so you could, you know, that could count towards your actual balance and your goal. All right. I think we'll close. Oh, no, the giveaway. What am I saying? Let's do the giveaway. Let's go. All right, you guys ready? Let's do it. $311 of you. And the winner is Godly Person. W. Godly Person has won. Nice, congrats. All right, Godly Person, DM me from that account with your name, full name, and email. All right, full name, email, and proof that you follow the IG and sub to YouTube. Let's see if he's even on. I mean, it's up to Godly Person. If by tomorrow's stream there is no Godly Person that reaches out to me, we will redo it. We'll give away 2 tomorrow. It won't disappear. It's a Godly Person. You see how that didn't work with the bullish 4-hour? I mean, it gave you 30 pips. Yeah, you definitely had profits. The idea worked, but like the overall direction here didn't work because the previous 4 was bullish. That's why I would attempt that probably with only a bearish 4. What's the giveaway? It's a 25K top 1 futures account. And if you show up on Sunday, it's a 50K top 1 futures account. It's a great name, Godly Person. We should all strive to be one. I feel that. Gang, we're breaking above all these highs. There's clean range to the left, but I would wait for this to come back, form a support, and then fill whatever range it's creating right now in the most recent candle, right? You don't see anything here yet, but it can establish something here, and like, right? How far are your stops down here now as you're breaking highs? This is just a bit ridiculous, right? The 4-hour doesn't have a bottom wick, so you can still tap highs here and start coming down. So you want to pull back, form a support, and then retest whatever highs you're making right now. I gotta run. I gotta go, like, grab my school bus and pick up a whole bunch of kids. So I'm gonna call it a session here. If for some weird reason this sets up in the next half hour before I dip, then I'll let you guys know to lock in. You're taking sells now? Jeez. At some point it's gotta reverse, but like, bro, be careful. If you have volume, this is 150 pips of clean drop. Look at that. That dropped 1-2 candles, so it can come up just as heavy. So yeah, be careful. Coming to a slower volume time. Save your army for the next big battle. That's what I would say. Zoom gang, Kenny, Dr. Holmes, Iron Chasers, Jay, everybody else in there. Jeff, I see you guys. I'll see you guys in the clubhouse side of things. Mods, thank you for helping me run the stream as always. Signal channel, I'll see you guys tonight for Asian session. Congrats to Godly Person for winning a 25K account. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? We haven't done in a while. Let's fucking do it. I'm feeling better now. Let's do the do. Let's do a little W spam. How you guys feel about that, huh? Can we do a little W spam? Wait. Let's do a W spam. Yeah, boy. Spam some dubs. Let's fucking go. Another new... Thank you. I recorded it and I realized I wasn't recording, so I had to re-record it. All right, thank you, gang. I'm gonna run. Mods, I think I already said thank you. Appreciate you guys. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. As for me, my time here is up, and just like that, another New York session is in the books. All right, gang. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other and your pets. Don't look at me like that, Benny. I'm gonna neuter you. Don't even bark. I'm gonna go enjoy the day with family. You should do the same. Later.